We've covered a lot of ground in the Zerg Introduction to StarCraft series. We've talked about the camera selection, making workers, mining resources, building more workers, building combat units, constructing buildings, flyers, mining gas, expanding to new areas as you run out of resources, and controlling your army and attacking enemy bases. Now we're going to attack that enemy base that humiliated us several episodes ago, and this time we're going to destroy it. So we need to select some of our units. Hold down left mouse button, draw a box, select some units. And again, press A, left click on the ground. We always want to use A left click. We do not want to just right click on the ground, because right clicking on the ground will cause these units to just walk to the location we indicate, and they will ignore any enemies they may find along the way. We don't want that. We want them to actually fight enemies as they come across them, and they will only do that if we A, left click on the ground. A, left click on the ground. And now I'm just going to order these units to head to the top left of the map. A, left click. And now let's go back to our main base, and let's select more of our combat units and get them following. A, left click on the ground. A, left click on the ground. Now this is most of our army on the way. Our Mutalisks are arriving in the enemy base, and they're fighting enemy forces. And the enemy has some Mutalisks of their own, but our ground units and more of our Mutalisks are arriving to join the fight. And more of our ground units are on their way. We should make a few extra combat units just in case. Select Larvae, make some Zerglings, let's make some Hydralisks, and let's make some more Mutalisks. So our Mutas have done pretty well for themselves. Our Hydralisks we've broken our way up the ramp. The forces that were defending here are dead. And I don't think the enemy has too many defenses left over. Now, in StarCraft, you lose the game when all of your buildings are destroyed. So once we've killed every building the enemy owns, we're going to win, because they'll be eliminated. And I don't think they have enough army left over to deal with the forces that we've sent. I think we're going to be fine. And that should be the victory. There we go. So we finished the Zerg portion of the Introduction to StarCraft subseries. If you want, you can watch the rest of the Introduction to StarCraft subseries to see introductions to the other races, or once the details of StarCraft videos start coming out, you can watch those to start learning all the intricacies of how StarCraft works, all the mechanics and tools that we haven't covered here, so you can start improving your game that way.